getting at least a moment to kind of settle after that tough loss. How do you look back on this season as a whole? Is it a disappointment? Is it maybe just another step that the team needs to take to get where it wants to get to, or is it something else?
I mean, disappointment. Um, it's close to disappointment. Obviously, our standards really high here, and it's hard to win it all, but you're hoping to. So there's definitely some disappointment. I thought we had a great group. I thought we battled hard, obviously, and but came up short. It's part of the game is trying to get better, and we got to find ways to get better. I know this group might change a little bit this summer. Is what is unfortunate. Is what is most disappointing, I think, and um, you know, and it's just kind of sad, really.
Jordan, you've been part of all six of these playoff teams that have won at least one round. I know it's not your job to pick out the small details of what needs to change, but are there things, is there an element, is there something, a type of player, something else that maybe you'd like to see added after watching 6 years of endings that you didn't like?
Yeah, I think I've said this in the past. I feel like every playoff team, every team that makes playoffs expects big things. So I don't think there's a team out there that loses in playoffs that isn't disappointed. So you know, you, you you want to win it every year, and you want to give yourself a chance is really what you want. And I think we've built some great teams, and we have come up short. It's been frustrating, but there's a few plays here and there, and things could look different. But blowing it all up or changing everything isn't. This is kind of a knee-jerk reaction, I think, and we've got a great core here with some really good young players that this team could be really good for a long time, and I think just those little tweaks and stuff could be the difference, and we'd be talking about something completely different.
Obviously, you guys have lost handfuls of players each year, but this year especially, it seems like you're going to be potentially losing guys that have been here for this whole 6-year run. I mean, how difficult is that to kind of grasp with?
Yeah, that's kind of the more disappointing about this year is I mean, in the last year we knew we had a lot of guys come back, and we knew what kind of group we have, and do I think we can keep a lot of those guys? Yeah, I think we can, and there's some room there, and I know that group wants more here for the Hurricanes and wants to be around for it, but we'll see how it all unfolds. Obviously, it's out of my pay grade, but personally, we'd love to keep everyone in that room. We're very close, and a great team, and a lot of fun to be a part of.
Just when you have 6 years of going to the playoffs and not achieving that ultimate goal, do you feel like it's time maybe to look at the system that you guys play, or changing any type of strategy that maybe it isn't built to get you all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals?
No, I think the game is there. There's always tweaks to make in especially in playoffs. When you start playing against a team, you gotta win different ways against different teams. So that you guys might not see that stuff through a playoffs, but we're making adjustments all the time. But I think the base of the way we play and what we do, it creates winning hockey, and it's showed over the years. And I don't think completely blasting that up changes. Really creates a whole lot of better outcomes.
The Canadian and national media has maybe suggested that Rod's contract situation was a distraction heading into the second round. I just want to give you a chance to maybe comment on that, and I'm assuming you're going to say it wasn't. And secondly, just his situation here going forward, are you confident that he's going to be here?
No, it really wasn't. I mean, I'd like to chirp Roddy a little bit about it, that it was, but no, the guys know what Roddy's all about, and what he obviously means to this organization, and really just the person he is. So I haven't had a conversation with him really about it, so I don't know where he's exactly at, but I have a pretty good gut feeling of what he's going to say and how it's going to all unfold. So very similar to my situation last year. I went asking questions, but I wanted to be a Hurricane, and I'm assuming he's going to say the same thing.
Jordan, you've obviously been at the top before earlier in your career. Now you know how difficult it is to get back. What do you hope maybe some of these younger guys who've experienced, kind of the success early in their career, what do you hope they maybe learn from this as, you've had to kind of be there?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to win for one, and it's kind of all got to click, but it's just how hard it is, and what you have to grind through, and the ups and downs of a playoff, and the mental part of never giving up, and really just pushing through all the crap that comes along with a Stanley Cup run. So those guys, they've seen most of it. We haven't pulled it off yet, but very close.
He's probably not going to give us a full rundown. How beat up was Jarvie coming really during the season, but then in the playoffs too?
Yeah, the kid grinds, and he's going to be a great player here for a while, and he's obviously not the biggest guy in the room, but he plays big and plays strong, and an exceptional player, one of the best players I've ever played with. So he's a lot of fun on and off the ice, and he's a good kid.
All right, thanks, Jordan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jordan.